Let's go. John here from Formtoro and johnivanko.com, aka ecomwithjohn.com. So I want to walk you through the anatomy of what I think is the perfect pop-up, why it works super well, and why I think everyone should streamline their approach to move this direction. Um, so I'm using Formtoro here. You can use whatever pop-up maker you want. Just make sure they have logic mapping in there and make sure that there's some degree of data collection, live data collection, and ability to kind of reroute people, essentially. We purpose-built this over 5 years in order to be as efficient as possible. So I'll just take you a run through here. So we got different steps here. In this form, there's 10 different steps, and there's some logic mapping that goes on in between. First question that we have for everyone, this has become a mandatory question that we ask people is, have you purchased from us before? What we've come to find out over the years is that the ability to target and understand who's a returning customer versus a new customer versus a different browser versus a different device is basically a fool's errand. Your only 100% possibility of doing that is if someone is logged in, and pop-ups don't really play the logged in game very often. So we always ask this question so that we can route the traffic correctly, so we're not giving coupon codes to people that have already purchased before, and we're able to actually give a real good deal to people that have not purchased. So the way that this structure works is if someone goes ahead and clicks and says, yes, I purchased before, we route them all the way down to here, which is, I knew something looked familiar. Unfortunately, whatever offer is not available. And then, any offer that you want to say, like, hey, we have a special though for returning customers, or we have a bundle deal or a sale going on, you can just drop it here and then let them shop or show them where they're shop from. Um, Now, if they do say, no, I haven't purchased before, I don't remember, then they're routed to the next, which is where you give them your offer. Uh, a couple of key parts about this, though. I really do want to take this opportunity to teach people the right way to do pop-ups because too many people do them wrong. Write the terms of the offer, put them in there. What you're asking for is an exchange. There's consideration that goes into them providing something in exchange for something. So write the terms of the offer there. So put the terms right here, tell them what it's good for, etc. If there's any limitations, etc. And also make sure you have your terms and privacy policy down here along with any terms. This is super, super important. When someone's opting into an offer, you have to honor that offer. But let's just say, open to new customers only is on there, and you notice someone that's going through and using this over and over and over, you can cancel their order and you can just take a screenshot of this and say, hey, you're violated the terms of our offer, thus we can't honor this. I'm sorry, too bad, so sad, go away. Right? Like, it's super easy to do this, but a lot of people leave this out, and you really, really should have these here. The next step, if someone fills that out, is the text SMS step. Okay, a lot of SMS people do not have the checkbox here. I swear to God, this is the easiest thing to do in the entire world. There's no need for double opt-in. There's no need for crazy text me some stuff, take me to another app, put some back. It's just too much. Literally just write the disclaimer language right here, force them to fill out a checkbox, and then click sign up. You will have click to accept there, which is widely regarded as being one of the top things that you can do for consent across the entire world. Privacy rules be damned. It is very good. Also, skip for now button. Huge, huge, huge fan of the skip for now button. SMS and phone numbers are really personal for people. Giving someone an opt out or a skip button is crucial because some people just don't want to give their numbers because they expect you to spam with a bunch of stuff. We're going to take you through what this looks like live example wise. We have the preview here in a couple of seconds. First question, who are they shopping for? This is a theoretical question. If you have a brand that people aren't always buying for themselves for, or you're more of a gift giving brand, this is a great question to kind of throw in there. I always leave this in here as like a top of, but the next are the more important ones. What products are you most interested in? If you sell a variety of products or product categories, ask this. This could also be, are you shopping for men's or women's, that category or thing. And then you go down a further category. What products are you most interested in? From there, this one's really, really important. What matters most to you in these products? By the way, if someone doesn't fill out this information and they click X, we're going to show you that we do something really cool at the end. But the data is live recorded as they go, so no harm, no foul. What matters most to you in these products? Material, sizing, versatility, warranty. You can fill this in for whatever products that you're selling. The reality is what matters most to them is the reason that they're purchasing and how they're going to judge your product upon getting it. So if you're looking to follow up post-purchase emails with stuff like that, connecting the stuff that they care about, this is a really good way to make that happen. Why are you in the market for new products? Is it old? Are you upgrading something better? Are you looking for something else? Depending on the product that you're selling, it could be an upgrade for people. It could be something that's more cost conscious. There's a lot of things that go into why someone is looking to make a change. Things could wear out. Then you could ask, how often do you buy stuff? Um, when are you looking to upgrade your product slash category? This is an absolutely 100% required question. You are not going to get better results than people that say, hey, I'm looking to buy today. Those are going to be your top converters. No doubt about it, top converters. Through the data that we know that most people end up subscribing and converting within the first 24 hours. That's the hot spot for when people decide to make a decision after getting a discount or coupon code to use. All right, so let's take a look at what this looks like. So first off, all these forms are sticky. So they go to sticky with the offer on there if someone closes them out. If someone gets here and they said purchase before yes, we're going to see them rerouted here, and I'll just dismiss it and it'll go away and it won't show back up. I'm going to reload it right here. We're going to go through here. I'm going to say haven't purchased before or I don't remember. You're going to get here, and if they go here and they do this, it goes back to sticky, opens right back up to that email. They put in an email, they hit sign up, they're going to put to the next step. They can hit skip for now. If they hit skip for now, they'll go to the next step. If they close out, they're going to go to this last step. We're not going to make them go to the questions and you'll figure it out. We're just going to send them right where they need to go. They already want to drop out of this experience. We're just going to work past that. However, if they do hit skip for now, which a good majority of people end up doing, so I'll go, no, I haven't purchased before. Give me my email. I'll skip it for now. Then I'll get to my questions. Now, on any of these questions, if they click X, they're going to get to the last step that says the coupon code's been applied. However, when people just ask for an email and take them through there, 92% of people fill out these questions. So that's it. That's the ultimate new setup for a pop up. No questions asked. It takes care of all the guessing. You know more often than not who's coming in, whether or not they've purchased. They're self selecting. You're getting data from them at every point. You have an offer for them that's automatically added to the cart behind the scenes as soon as they trigger and fill out an email. You got the sticky that remains without a close icon, so it's there during their entire journey. And we're able to look at kind of all the data all the way through and figure out how that works. I have not found a better version of a pop up in terms of getting a good amount of signups, a great amount of data, and also being flawless with the logic mapping that happens in between it. Uh, there's so much, this is like a great starting point to collect data. And then there's a lot more you can do with that data. But this is the ultimate starting point to saying, hey, I'm exchanging a discount. Is an email really worth anything to me? Not really. Is a phone number really worth anything to me? Not unless they purchase. If you look at all of your campaigns and texts and everything else, and you look at people that haven't purchased more than 45 days, and then see how your emails and SMS performs for people that haven't purchased more than 45 days, actually like more than 7 days, you're going to notice that the only people that are converting are people that have already purchased. And those people tend to purchase within the first 7 days, at max 45 days. So having a list without any data related to purchase events doesn't really do you a lot of good unless they actually convert. All right, that's your big overview of the ultimate way to do pop ups today in 2025. Cheers.